Welcome to this week's Fundraising Friday. This week, we're talking about determining ask amounts. It's a question I get asked very frequently. How do I know how much I should ask an individual or an organization to give me when I'm making an ask for a gift? It's really fairly simple. First thing you want to do is look at the donor's history. If we're talking about an individual, you want to look at what's their history of giving to you. How much have they given in the past? Have they been increasing? Have they been decreasing, etc.? Now, hopefully with your major donors, you have a good relationship with these donors, and you can have an open and honest conversation about their thoughts of your organization, about their giving, about how they're feeling financially, about, any unexpected expenses or income that they're going to be receiving, which will help you make that decision. If you don't, you need to make sure you're sitting down with your major donors to have that conversation. In general, I would say a major donor is anyone who makes a gift of more than $500 to $1,000, depending upon the size of your operation. Basically, it's someone that it's the dollar amount that you don't feel comfortable asking for in a letter. You will get more if you sit down with donors who are making gifts more than that level than you will via a letter. But let's talk about the majority of your donors who you are soliciting via letter, email, social media. If it's a non-donor, pick a small dollar amount that is something that they could on impulse give. So most people on impulse aren't going to make $100 gift. Most people will make a gift of probably less than $40 or $50. So ask them for that dollar amount. Now you're saying, but I won't raise a whole lot of money if I'm just getting $25 gifts. You're right. But what you're doing is you're identifying new donors. You're showing them how important your organization is. You are going to steward the heck out of them so they feel appreciated. You're going to learn more about them, and you're going to increase that gift over time. I also recommend, if it's a new donor or a non-donor, ask for an odd dollar amount. Ask them for $27, $32, $36.50. That will psychologically resonate with them, and it feels much more meaningful. Now, if it's a current donor who you solicit via your annual fund campaign, by letter, by email, etc., look at what they gave last year and increase that by about 10% or to the next logical level. So if they gave you a $100 gift last year, ask them for $125 this year. Thank them, and hopefully you've been thanking them for the difference they've made, and try and move them up. Now, donors may give you less. They may give you more. But what you want to do is put a single dollar amount in front of them and give them the opportunity then to make the gift size they want. Don't ask them for multiple gifts. It will just confuse them, and they'll say, I don't have a good answer, so I'm done. I'm going to give nothing because that's the easy answer. So ask them for one. Same applies when you're talking about grants. If you're looking at a corporation or a foundation, look at what they've given you in the past. Look at what your need is. Hopefully you've had a conversation with the funder. If not, have a conversation with the funder. And one of the advantages of applying and asking for corporations or foundations is what they give tends to be very public. So look at where you fall in the range. If their top gift is $50,000 and they gave you $50,000 last year, ask for it again, or ask for a little bit less. If their gift last year was, $5,000, don't think that just because their maximum is 50, that they're going to give you 50. You want to make sure that it is based on that relationship. That's this week's Fundraising Friday. Thanks. Have a great weekend.